Cyanic Silver back with more unscripted IDV commentary. I'm still practicing what to say, working on pacing. Let me know what you think. Alright, Bloody Queen on the Sacred Heart Hospital map. Now, I'm a Bloody Queen main myself, so let's see how well this one does. Interesting thing about this map, it's one of the oldest maps on IDV. It used to have a beta form that was much darker and more horror-like. It's been since changed though. But back in 2019, if every survivor carried, I think it was the Dread Mark, that on the Sacred Heart Hospital, it would turn back to that old dark version. Oh wow, that is some fast palette breaking. I don't know if Bloody Queen allocated her persona build, her persona points well enough. But Priestess is doing a good job kiting, and Prisoner is doing a good job decoding. Prisoner's ability is to send cipher progress to another cipher machine. And it best works when there is someone on each machine. One of them is not sending over any progress and the other is sending over 48%. And right now for Bloody Queen, it's starting to look a bit like palette breaking sim. Yeah. Not a good use of your abilities, Bloody Queen. So far, that is. Bloody Queen, why did you not charge up an attack as you're moving? Well, anyways, this is a good move, Bloody Queen, switching targets, because Priestess is just that good of a kiter. And sometimes hunters will go after the decoder first. It is a common tactic because they need to decode to get out, so take away someone who can decode really well. And now as for that blink, blink is a hunter trait that teleports them a short distance ahead. Most hunters will use it to try to quickly cross a window or pallet, try to terror shock the survivor on the other side. Now that there, not a good placement, Bloody Queen. Ideally, when you're trying to chase down a survivor, you want to put the mirror a little bit too far ahead rather than too close, because it is easier to shrink the gap rather than it is to grow it. And this area that the prisoner's heading into is known as an infinite loop area or infinite kite. And as the name says, it's a place where survivors can kite the hunter for a super long time, for almost infinity. Now that one, Bloody Queen, good mirror placement. You can now chase down the prisoner sideways without having to weave through all these walls. Not sure what Doctor is trying to do here, trying to help harass. That was a good shock. Oh, good palette stun, Doctor. And Priestess and Prospector are just casually decoding in the background. This one will probably be a survivor win, since there has been some really good kiters. Oh, right there. Doctor body blocked for Prisoner, or at least diverted the hunter's attention. Some people who play Doctor, because of her ability to heal herself, will use her as a rescuer or a kiter. Now that one, not a good placement, Bloody Queen, of your mirror. Had Doctor vaulted right there, it would have been a good placement. And, oh, there's only one more cipher left. They got it done real fast. Oof, bad one, Doctor. But coming clutch with the cipher pop, good cipher pop. And yeah, I can sense Bloody Queen is getting a bit frustrated. I don't blame her. I've had matches like this where the survivors I'm teamed up against are just that good at kiting. Whoopsies. Bad one, Priestess. But there were times I've had matches where the only reason I was able to down any survivor was because of detention. You can tell detention by the glowing red eyes of the hunter, and it's when the hunter can now down survivors in one hit instead of two. And Prisoner, what are you doing? Are you trying to rescue? That is very risky. A detention rescue is already pretty risky because of that hunter's, detention. It can sometimes be pulled off, but in my many matches, it more often fails than it works out. I've seen it fail more often than it works out. That's a better way to phrase it. Doctor and Prospector escape, that's good. And it looks like Bloody Queen has switched her trait from blink to teleport. Teleport back to Priestess's chair. She knows someone is still left, but yeah, prisoner, you should have escaped a while ago. But prisoner still has a head start, so probably will escape. Oh, another thing about detention kites, it usually needs to be next to an open exit gate for it to work out successfully. And it looks like this Bloody Queen was new, maybe just had a bad day, but I feel you, Bloody Queen, I feel you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments below.